Hi, welcome to my channel, Something with Ronnie. Today I'm making beef curry. I have here 3 pounds of chuck tender roast, which I'll be cutting into pieces. I've complete cutting all of the meat into pieces. Now I'm going to wash it. I'm going to put some all-purpose flour and some salt, and I'm going to wash it really good. I wash it just to get the grime, the stickiness, and the smell out of it. And so I had to wash it a couple of times to get rid of all of the flour and the salt. It took me a little bit just to get everything out because even though I can leave some, I just preferred not to. So today I'm going to be using 1 onion, 2 Serrano pepper, and 1 tomato. I'm going to dice it. I'm going to go ahead and chop up the onion. I peeled it. I'm going to go ahead and put it into my blender. My sister gave me this because she doesn't use it anymore. It's an Indian blender. And it's really great to put Indian spices. You can crush Indian spices and everything. And now I'm gonna do tomatoes also. If you're wondering where I'm putting the trash, I have a container right next to me that I put all the trash in. I'm chopping these because I'm going to puree them in the blender. And Serrano pepper. I'm just going to cut it big and stick it into my blender. I have 3 cloves of garlic, and I'm gonna put it into the blender. Just gonna cut the just gonna cut the outside of it, and do small chops, and also grab it and put it into my blender. This is an Indian blender that my sister gave me. She said she doesn't use it anymore, so I was gifted it. I blended this. It's almost like pureed. Eastern Masala is my favorite brand of masala to use. It is a South Indian product, and you can get it in any Indian grocery store here in the US. I live in Dallas, and I have many grocery stores near me. If you can't find it in your grocery store, you will be able to find it in Amazon. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of the masala, the Eastern masala. Extra garlic, I'm going to do Kashmiri Chilli, and so I'm just going to use a very little because they're spicy. They're so spicy. And of course, can't do without paprika. And I'm going to do 2 teaspoons. And then 1 teaspoon of coriander. In my pan, I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Now I'm going to add some curry leaves. These are a little bit dried, but I'm going to add it in there. The curry leaves brings a flavor and a delicious smell. Now I'm adding the puree. And I'm going to just let that cook down a little bit. Smells so good. Now I'm just going to put the masala and I'm going to roast it. Beef into it. Now the next process is going to take about an hour and a half for it to slow cook, and you just need to keep an eye on it, make sure that it's there's plenty of water and that it is cooking. Now we'll go ahead and add some more water in this, but before I do that, I'm going to add some pink Himalayan salt. Now remember, pink Himalayan salt is the best salt other than Celtic salt and sea salt. Very healthy. I'm going to go ahead and put some rice vinegar. Maybe about 1 teaspoon. The vinegar actually just makes it soften the beef. And I'm going to cover and cook. I'm adding some more water just to make sure everything cooks well. During the cooking time, make sure that you keep an eye on it. Make sure there's enough water and it's not burning. When the water gets low, you can add more water and make sure that it continues to cook throughout the full hour and a half. The longer it cooks, the softer the meat is going to be. So I've been monitoring this for a while now. It hasn't really been that long. It's been maybe about 45 minutes. So it is cooking slowly. Now it's been about an hour and 20 minutes. I checked it, I tasted it to see how it is, and it is delicious and it's very soft. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, please subscribe, like, and share. Enjoy!